Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
Bullet Club.
This is the World Wrestling Podcast with your host, the Big County Kid, Sean B, and the Big Bad Boo Bear, Nick Solomon.
Yeah, this is the World Wrestling Podcast with your host, the Big Cali Kid, Sean B. And it is good to be back, Jack. Tonight I'm going to be talking Raw results, Smackdown results, the road to WrestleMania. We got new AAA Tag Team Champions and much, much more. So keep it locked right here on the #1 wrestling show on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. We're all over the place, so make sure you tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your mom's mom to tune in to the World Wrestling Podcast. I'm going to drop a couple songs real quick by my boy Flowwood, the official music of the World Wrestling Podcast. So keep it locked, keep it live. Make sure you share it around. Give us a like, give us a listen. And like I said, keep it locked right here on the World Wrestling Podcast with your boy, the Big Cali Kid, Sean B.
I'm just stuck here in a dream.
Little voice in your head, can't ignore what it said. Make a choice, conflicted, give me more, addicted. And I'm hungry. Feed the wolf, need a fix from my ex, late night text. Can't resist, pick her up, she's the only bitch that I can't give up. I'm so hungry. Suck the sick from my lips, splits ignite, fire's kiss, want my hit, lost in bliss, got a light, I'm hopeless. But I'm hungry. Fuck, I'm stuck here. Fuck, I'm stuck here. Fuck, I'm stuck here in a dream. Wake up, feel the craving, empty cup, no despairing. Optimist quickly dismissed, all drowned in top hits. Like a junkie. Simple withdrawal, look at all, double-edged sword, here to catch my fall. So life spirals out of control, well watch me blossom in a fireball. Like a junkie. Step behind me, Satan, you can find me safe in Father's arms, I'm breaking, as the God forsaken. Like a junkie. I'm enslaved, no deceiving, reaching out, make believing, I'll be saved, in your meaning, depression's real, high's fleeting. I'm a junkie. Fuck, I'm stuck here. Fuck, I'm stuck here. Fuck, I'm stuck here in a dream. The unbearable light is to be without you, your highness, I worship you. It's fucking sad, but it's true. Where do I begin and end? Without you, you're the only girl who got me through. And yet I always knew you'd be the death of me too. Watch me write a legend for my sins in my own blood, and burn the book in the end, cause it's not good enough. I fixate until I asphyxiate. I use you, I abuse you, lost track of how many times a day I hit you. and yet you stay. Why won't you just go away? I wish I could go back in time and never stray. Then I wouldn't feel this lump in my esophagus. There's no defense from all this relentless dependence. A life sentence, say good riddance under pretense that I can resist. But cravings persist until I fall remiss at my own expense. Jane, make me a mundane prisoner on your chain.
Keep it tuned in right here to the World Wrestling Podcast. Gonna drop one more song and then we'll be back. Like I said, we're talking Raw results, Smackdown results, and much, much more. So, waiting for people to pop into chatty here. We're getting everything all ready for you guys. So, keep it locked right here to the World Wrestling Podcast, baby.
Get over here!
Is it insane to be repeatedly hit in the brain? And in spite of the pain, you get up to get knocked out again? Stuck in the combat of this mortal plane, but you and I keep playing the same game.
Fight!
I'm on the brink, don't think for a moment I won't come at my opponent with everything but the kitchen sink. More than just a fighter, I'm a flamethrower igniter, torching tracks like melted wax. Rip off my mask and spit fire. I'm an anomaly, effortless flow phenomenally. I'm a white-knighted novelty, I'm an oddity on an odyssey. I'll embody a prodigy, offer no apologies. Probably raise a progeny, well that shit's just biology. I'm a boss, next level. Undefeated, I'm on way to fight the devil. I'm a boss, next level. Undefeated, I'm on way to fight the devil. Flawless victory, but my scars prove differently. I've been burned to the 3rd degree, but never let it stop me. I've suffered, I'll admit, but every kick made me strong as brick. Grew thick skin in spite of it. I get knocked down, but I won't quit. Don't give a shit how hard you hit. I'll rise back up like a general or a lyric. You can't stop me, even if you drop me, I'll rise from the dead like a zombie. I'm a boss, next level. Undefeated, I'm on way to fight the devil. I'm a boss, next level. Undefeated, I'm on way to fight the devil. Lost in mindless violence, take a moment of silence, cause these lambs won't stop screaming. Skin's bloody, but I ain't bleeding. No fear, next level is here. Let the devil appear, sense him step near. But it's me in the mirror.
Continue. You suck. You will never win.
I am my own worst enemy. The doubt that dwells inside of me, that tells me that I suck, that I should just give up instead of living up to everything that I could be.
That was pathetic. You're still trying to win?
Fuck you! I'll never stop till I'm at the top. My mission is to defy your definition. Be a first edition, no stranger to fiction. Dreaming is my addiction. I'll forgo inhibition. There's no intermission from decisions. I built up immunity to scrutiny. Now's my opportunity to share my voice. I'ma give you no choice but to listen. Christen a new king. I can't sing, but I can rap. It's happy hour and my mouth's on tap. I am the one. Said I am the one. I am the champion. I am the one. I am the champion. I am the one. I am the champion. Said I am the champion. I am the one. I am the champion. Oh yeah. Said nothing can beat me. No. But nothing makes me feel more alive than fighting for you. The untamable shrew, there's no one to beat me up, now we're through. You ripped my heart out, left me black and blue, and practiced voodoo. But I'd fight until the end again if it was for you.
And we are back. And we are live here from the World Wrestling Podcast Studios. And it has been a pretty interesting week in wrestling. Like I said before, right there at the beginning of the show, we got new AAA tag team champions, that being the Young Bucks. So congrats to them. I didn't get to catch the show, but I saw it all over Facebook today. So big shout-outs to the Young Bucks revolutionizing the tag team division, man. They've held it in Ring of Honor, AAA, New Japan. They've been the heavyweight tag team champions in New Japan. These guys are the definition of tag team wrestling. Absolutely exciting to watch. I can go on and on about how great the Young Bucks are, but we're going to hop right into Monday Night Raw results. This Monday Night Raw was 24 hours after the Fastlane pay-per-view, and the Shield kicked off the show. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose kicked off the show just 24 hours after defeating Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre at Fastlane. Reigns was the first one to grab the mic. He actually didn't drop a suffering succotash, so kudos to him on that. But he wasted little time in saying that last night being the Fastlane pay-per-view, if that was their last match, if that was the end of the Shield, he had no regrets. He then went on to hype up Seth Rollins, who's getting ready for that match at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar. I talked a little bit about it last week. I absolutely hope Seth Rollins destroys Brock Lesnar. The crowd was getting into it with the Slay the Beast chants. It was a pretty short segment with all three of the Shield members in there. Reigns and Ambrose took off. They did their Shield fist bump in the ring, and Seth Rollins stayed in the ring. He was about to start talking when Paul Heyman decided to interrupt the King Slayer, the Beast Slayer, whatever you want to call him. He interrupted Seth Rollins. Heyman went through his normal introduction of how Brock Lesnar's the reigning, defending, undisputed, ain't seen for months at a time champion. And then Rollins pointed out that Brock Lesnar struggles with the wrestlers who are smaller than him. We've seen Daniel Bryan take it to the Beast. We've seen AJ Styles at Survivor Series take it to him. And he was literally half a second away at the Royal Rumble from losing that title to Finn Balor. Heyman looked a little shook by it, but he then threw out a video package that demonstrated the supposed dominance of Brock Lesnar, and went on to say that Lesnar's thought about the things he's going to inflict on Rollins at WrestleMania. He's had time to prepare. Heyman tried to say that all these other guys that got so close to beating Brock Lesnar, that was only because he didn't have time to prepare. So then right after that, almost if it was on cue, Shelton Benjamin from Smackdown attacked Seth Rollins from behind. It wasn't that bad of a segment. Then after the commercial break, it went right into Seth Rollins versus Shelton Benjamin. For the first part of the match, it seemed that Shelton Benjamin was actually going to sneak one over on Seth Rollins. He was hitting him with German suplex after German suplex. Shelton Benjamin actually looked pretty